At no point did I ever think I would have to do this, but since y'all have left me no choice but to come to social media, here goes. I will come to social media and let's do this. All right. So for those watching, right, I'm estranged from my family, from every single. I have no one in my family that I talk to right now, not one person, and it is not my doing. It is not my doing. It is their doing. So let me explain. Sometime around 2018, if I'm not mistaken, I'm having a phone call with my sister. She's having a bad day. Whatever the fuck is going on with her life, I don't know. And she just starts going off on me. I'm like, the fuck? And she goes, you know what? You're dead to me. Don't ever call. You're dead to me. And she hangs up. She hung up on me. And I'm like, I'm dead to you. Like, I'm sitting there running through scenarios in my head. What the fuck did I do? Anyways, fast forward a few months later, like a year and a half later, I'm going through some shit. I started a company. If you know the baobab fruit powder, so I started the company. I'm keeping this machine for posterity. This was the original design, and eventually I upgraded to this. I don't have a pack or the machine for that one, but this I kept for posterity. So at that point, finances were a little tight, and I remember this one day I was desperate. I was so fucking hungry. I had nothing. I had no one in this world to call. So I called my uncle, my mom's younger brother, and I called, and I'm like, I'm so hungry, blah, blah, blah. I have no money. I can't even eat. I have nothing. He said, all right, don't worry. I'll call you right back. There's a friend of mine that owes me money. I'm going to have him send you money. I never heard from my uncle again until today. Never, ever again. I called him back twice. He didn't pick up. So I let it go. And then sometime during COVID, yeah, it was around COVID time. It was during COVID, during the lockdown. I got a random text from my sister, the one I hadn't spoken to since 2017, that said I'm dead to her. Yeah, so I got a random text from her that said one of my uncles wants me to come into the family group chat, wants me to be invited to the family group chat. So she's just giving me a heads up so I don't come across drama. And she goes, oh, by the way, Uncle so-and-so died last year. You remember the uncle that I said I called to beg for money? That one, he died. I literally just dropped the phone from my hand, put my hand on my head, and I sat down, and I started crying. I started crying because my uncle had just died. And he died a year ago, but for me, I just found out he just died. And I was crying because how can my family keep this from me for a whole year? I say nothing. So I go into the group chat. And I'm like, all right. At first, I'm all trying to be courteous and nice, but me being me, I can't be me. I'm like, nah, fuck this. So you motherfuckers had a whole group chat for how long? And I've not been part of it. And by the way, Uncle so-and-so died and no one told me. So why the fuck are you bringing me in the group chat right now? I was about to go off. My sister just kicked me out of the group chat. As soon as I was about to go off, she kicked me out of the group chat. And then I started getting random text messages from different family members on WhatsApp. This is all on WhatsApp. I started getting random messages from them. Different messages. The one stuck out for me. I remember I made a video talking about my cousin Beishi. So Beishi now sent me a message. Basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, laughing at me because because the last time he heard anything from me was when my uncle, I guess, told him I called because I was hungry. So he now sent me a message laughing like, yo, if you need money, you got to be humble. I'll send you money to eat, blah, blah. At this point, my company's already doing great. At this point, I already got a deal with Stop and Shop. I'm making about 50 grand a month. Next thing I know, I receive an email. This is from Squarespace, from my company, the Baobab company. So I get an email. It says, security report from an imposter, Eric Alson, the Beishi. His first name is Eric. His Nigerian name is Beishi. That's his Pachama name. Look at it right there. It says, security report in an imposter. There is a man with the name Bako with this phone number. That was my old phone number. Going around telling people that he owns this company and he imports the raw materials from Nigeria and wants partners. I never made a video saying I wanted partners. I never said anything about that. He has a criminal record and might be up to some dodginess. Please confirm this man's identity. Thank you. This is my own cousin. Now, let me tell you where this stems from. His mother is my mother's younger sister. This bitch, old witch, her name is Rose Alson. This old witch, for some reason, competes with my mother in everything. Everything. You know, one of those family members. And here's the thing, you old bitch. Even in death, my mother would like I still got you beat. She competes with my mother in everything. Her children, dude. And then all her kids and my mother's kids are around the same age. So everyone, it has to be a competition. And here's the thing. Every last one of us we beat them. We have beat them. At this moment, when I joined the Marines, she was going crazy. Her son got to come to America, join the air, anyways. So I'm in Beishi's house. Let me tell you this crazy story. I was a model. I had a Hugo Boss gig, right? The deal fell through and I was upset. That's when I quit modeling. I started traveling.